There we go. There we go. All right. Let's hope it records. Let's hope it records. All right. Today we're going to be doing a back test um, on London session because I am unable to trade during New York session without being completely or utterly distracted because I am a dad and I'm staying home with the kids at the moment. So, purpose of this back test is basically to just see if there's anything in the London session that I could possibly trade, and if there is, um, figure out how to execute on it. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't think I can select two. Let's see if I can select two. We're just gonna go back as far as we can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go back 4 months. And all right, set it. All right, let's look and see. All right, so we don't have any really good data on S&P. We've got some decent data here on Nasdaq. So what I'm looking for is a move close below and some kind of movement down. Alright, so let's start this. 8 o'clock. Goal is to wait for 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. And this isn't even moving. There's that. This is the 3rd of February 2026, or is it the 2nd of March? The dates be weird in this. I'm gonna go with the 2nd of March. That looks like 2nd of March. And we're waiting for 9 o'clock. I might fast forward it to 9 o'clock. Press pause. 1. Alright, so it's 9 o'clock. So after 9 o'clock, we want to look for a break and close. And broke. And it closed. Okay, let's pause that. We'll go to the 1 minute. So, how did it break and close? Okay, so it grinded down, which is nice, and then it broke down, and now it's setting up a decent sell stop order here. Although it's kind of far, we want to do, let's create a SIM account real quick. Asian. Another reason I would like to do Asian sessions is because I would like to get a little bit of sleep before having to get back to parenting. So one, we'll just leave that as this for now, and I'll just adjust it. So we want a sell stop order. Right, not yet. Not yet. Wait for this to close. Okay. That closed. Now we want our sell. Knowing I would not have this much time to do it in a real market. Trading some has different expiration. Are you sure? Alright, what is going on with this? So we want more than that. So what we're looking for is to trail. So above this gap here, and we could look to the left to see what we got. Below here is free running to here. So what we really want to do is a 1 to 2. So 73 would be 140, 146. Let's see how far. Alright, immediately stopped out for $370. Okay. Do we still like it? Should be looking just for one trade though. I came right back to that gap, which I knew it kind of would. Does it turn around? Or does it push through? We do like that grind down. And we also, depending on the trading account that we're going to have, we don't want to take more than one trade. So we're looking for one good trade. Why do they keep doing that? Sell stuff. Let's see if it turns around. It's a nice grind up here. So 100 ticks for at least 200 ticks. Question is when would I break even, or would I even break even? I might stop right here. This Asian session, so we're playing off the momentum. Ooh, I got a cramp. Wanted to see it make another lower low. If we can make that lower low, then we should be good to go for break even based on my past experiences. I want to play some music for us, but I'm not going to get flagged by YouTube. It's not like I'm monetizing anyway. And we like to see a lower low, but looks like it's putting in higher highs at this point on the 1 minute. Alright, let's look at the 5 minute. So in the 5 minute, we got a nice close below, a pause here, and we're looking for a continuation lower, but doesn't look like we're going to get that continuation lower. I'm about to get stopped out again. It's okay, we'll just go to the next day. What is that? And we'll go to 9 o'clock the next day. So that's too much. Way too much lost in a day. So I'm looking to, so with prop accounts, you get $2,500 at best. Most prop accounts around $2,000 of risk to trade. And the goal for these next accounts is to not risk more than 10% of that. So if it's 2,500 or if it's 2,000, just to make it easy, I don't want to risk more than $200 in a day. So just keeping that in mind from these trades. So if we were to be doing it for the 10,000, we don't want to risk more than $1,000 in a day. So this is on par. So let's go to the next day. So next day, let's look. We're gonna look back. Yeah, we're gonna look back. I always look back. All right. So had the direction right. We just got in too early, which is okay. Win some, lose some. Sometimes it'll just keep going. All right, let's move on. That is good. That's good information, though. That it came back to the hourly low. So we're at 9 o'clock. So we're waiting for a break on the 5 minute. Break and close on the 5 minute. Come on now. And nope. 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 It's playing with my emotions. That's okay, let's go. Alright, so we got a breakdown. Let's see if we get a close below. It's probably wicked as hell. Let's look. Actually not, man, it's kind of wicky in here. Not too bad. No break and close. Nice rejection, actually. See if it continues to reject. Breaking close. To 130. To 129. Yeah, that's 30. So we want to go under this one. Oh. Yeah, all right. And what's the stop loss? 80. So wow, that turned around quick. So we get a close below this swing point here. I'll move to break even or whatever comes first. 80 ticks. This trend momentum. See what this momentum does. This Asian session opens up at 6 o'clock Eastern time, but the Asian market does not open up until 8 p.m. Eastern time. And letting the first hour do whatever it does. Looks like we're going to get stopped again. Yep. Yeah, we have to figure it out though, man. We got to figure out Asian session because London session is like waking up like super tired. Maybe it's gonna do what it did the last time. Boom, came in. Let's see what the 5 minute doing. Alright. So this is 5 minutes. Let's see what the 5 minute doing. Closing back inside. I don't see that as like a grind up. I see it as just a move back to the top. So push back inside. It's probably doing this number. Let's see if we can get close back above this candle and see what happens. Alright, nope, I'm guessing now. It's not quality. We want quality. And we can just call it a day at this point because what? 2 days of losing trades. You want to keep your psychology intact. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's much easier to do it when you're back testing than in the real markets. But let's train how you fight. Let's do that. Okay, let's say we just took that one trade. It didn't work out, didn't pan out. Okay. Alright, boom, again. Early, which is okay. Early to the fight. But I'm looking for those momentum plays. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to just I'm gonna have to aim for a higher RR. Okay, that looks like it's grinded down. So if we get to close below this, it really wants to go. Let's see. we're looking at the time. Almost 9:30 at night here. Alright, so we're past 9:30. Working our way. Alright, come on now, we gotta move. Nine 30 is usually when I'm in bed, so this would be like, if we're gonna stay up for a good reason. So like, are we staying up till 11 o'clock? Alright, we're at 10 o'clock here, okay. So we got a first break below. Let's see what we got to close below. And this is at 10:30. So if nothing, if we don't, this is just like playing with my emotions. Like emotionally, I'm like, all right, I want to go to bed at this point. Okay, it's playing with me. Okay, I go to bed at this point. I'm in bed. I'm not playing around with that. Like, you're just hanging out on this line here. It's probably just gonna stay within this, but at this point, like, no. I want to take as the least amount of trades as possible. That's what I want to do. Oh my gosh. It's already the 4th. We need to do the 5th. We need to do the 5th. Again, we're going to go back and look at it. So yeah, I'm glad I went to bed. Played around past 11 o'clock. Finally got it closed below, but then I bounced right back into it. Got it closed below here, but it didn't sustain. So it's not something that I would want anyway. So I'm glad I went to bed. Alright, moving into the next day. So we're just looking for a close above, below. That's it. On the 5-minute. So we got that close above. Let's see if it's a grind up or just straight shot up. Alright, I like it. Boom, pause, boom. Alright, let's see if we can get another pause. And I can get an entry. And the whip was pretty small. I like it. Alright, but that stop loss is going to be crazy because it needs to be down here. 167. I think I need to get a new mouse. So we're looking for, stop with this craziness, man. 167. I wanted to be what? 334. I think, I don't know. Alright, let's move this along. It is Asian session, so I might end up, even if it gets tagged in, it might end up, what you call it. I would have to go to sleep. with my computer on. That would be crazy. Crazy. But I would like to go to break even before I go to bed. I knew it's not making new highs in Asian session, but let's see what it does. Beautiful. I'd much rather you not tap me in. If it gets to my stop loss before it gets to, oh yeah, that trade's dead. Dead trade. Let's cancel that. So the 5 minutes doing, 5 minutes going back down. And then I ask myself this question again, like, are you going to bed? Okay, we're going to 10 o'clock. It's after 9:30. Do I want to trade past the first 30 minutes? I don't. I really don't. I really don't want to trade past the 30 minutes because I want to go to bed as soon as possible. So, yeah, we can look back and see what happened. Oh yeah, there's no Asian session on Friday. Alright, so basically chopped around all the way up into 10:40, almost 11 o'clock. Gotta close. Now I gotta close above. Chopped. Close above. Did a little bit of work. But mostly chopped. So we're okay with that. We're okay with that one. Alright, we gotta move to the next day because Friday has no Asian session. Sunday does. So let's go to Sunday. Or maybe not. Alright, let's go to Monday. I think Monday is Sunday, whatever. Yeah, I think. Oh, what's going on? Oh man, I forgot to move it forward. Let's see if this one would have played out. You gotta close below, blah, blah, blah. 1 minute. Nah, I don't want to check that yet. I'll check it. I'll check it. I'll check it. Probably end up being a loss if I held on to it. Like if I kept the stop below, or the stop below here. End up being a loss because I probably put my stop loss here. Yeah, I'll put my stop loss in here. That would have been a loss. Alright, let's just go to our So far, there's 0 winning trades at this point with this particular strategy. So 0 winning trades. Alright. See if we get a close. It's not moving crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's get close above or below. Oh, it's wicking like a mug. Last time I did this, it reversed. And then chopped. Alright, what time is it at this point? Let's move you out the way, man. It's around here, it's around 9:35. I'm close above, so using the first 30 minutes, there's going to be momentum. There's going to be momentum, you know what I mean? Like, this seems weak. Let's look, though. Sideways move. Yeah, let's see if we can go sideways for a little bit longer. Yeah, let's try to do something. Sideways, push up, sideways. I'm like, nah, we're not staying sideways. Let me take this one. I'm gonna do. Alright, that feels better. Yeah. Don't want to see that. What time is it? Alright, we're at 10 o'clock now. That's a lot of days of no trading. But, gotta learn how to do that. That way, I don't feel like you're gonna die every day that you have a losing day. Looks like consolidation is imminent. Alright, 5-minute chart. Let's see what we got. See if we can get us a close above or below. No, we're not trading this. Probably also have to backtest NDX, Japanese market, because that's, I mean, that is the Asian session. So we got to close above right here. Let's go to 1 minute. Oh, I just grind it up the entire time. I mean, we could probably bust out that, but let's look and see if we get another swing point to bust out. Okay, that seems like a decent, but it's below it. Yeah, let's see if we can get another one. I'm liking that one more. There's no way down. Right there. Looking here. 70 times 5 is what? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. don't even matter. Because it ain't going to do what I want it to do. Man, I'm trying to do a simple strategy, but as it is Asian session, you know, I feel like it's still valid unless it breaks below this level here on the 5 minute. But I've got to readjust this to. Alright, let's look. Let's go. Well, 113 times 5 is 513. Probably not gonna make it there. Let's see. And we get another loss here in the books. Let's look at the 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, now. Let me fall down. What time was the entry? 10:19. First 30 minutes is crucial. If I got triggered in this trade, and I was at the charts, I'm going to be at the charts. I'm waiting for some type of break-even signal. So either we lose or we break even. Alright, so I'm sitting at the charts. I see this nice break above, which is nice, but I want to see it close above this. Let's see if we get that. And if we get that, then break even, and I'm going to bed. Gotta close, so we need to close above this now, because it just wicked above. I'm probably tired as shit right now. Yeah, so what are you doing in this moment, Kenny? It's real close to your bedtime. It's midnight. It's past midnight. Prices went against you hard, and you lose the trade. So if it's midnight, you're in profit. Gotta break even. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Until we know we lost that trade. Man, I wish trading was more simple, but it's not. I just need to find something to stick with. I don't even know if volume profiles will work. Let's see. So that's every trade, even the days of no trading, that we've lost every single trade. Well, we need to see what a winning trading day would look like. So would it be a 1 to 10? Would it be like would it be, yeah, a 1 to 5? Because we've lost, I think 6 in a row, 5 in a row. Because that's what matters. Because if you can get a 1 to 5 or 1 to 6 every so often, you still probably end up being profitable by the end of the month. Well, let's see. So this is halfway through the month so far. What am I doing? Alright, here we go. This is NQ. Let's look at this. Alright, so 9:30. I'm not playing around, like, especially after these days. I'm not messing around with this thing after 9:30. I don't want to see it after 9:30. If there hasn't been some kind of freaking close above or below. And if you're trying to trade orb, oh my gosh, you get smacked. A lot of people trade the 15-minute orb, so that would be one, or it depends on if they start at 6 or 8. So if you start at 6, would be here. 6 is in, boom, boom. Hey, now, the orb killing on that one. Was it 6 over here? Boom, boom. Yeah, orb not killing so much over here. I'm just kind of. Alright, let's move on. See, I'm getting distracted, man. You can't be getting distracted. Come on now. Yes, sir. Wait, hold up. Did it already move? Oh, yeah. Yep, boom, boom, boom. Been up all night trying to mess with that. Alright, so from 6, let's see. From 6 to 8. These are the highs and lows. 6 to 8. We got a close below, broke back inside. Continue lower. We're looking for the continuation lower. Let's see what this play is. Oh, we got a 1 minute real quick. See if we can. 6 to 8. That's the play. Breaks down, but it really breaks down right there. Let me take the play from like up there. Take the markets out. We bounced it once, bounced it twice. That's what you get, man. It has nothing to do with your trading plan. Didn't wait. And this is what happens in the real markets. What time is it? 9:30. Look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's in the top, oof. It's in the bottom, 25%. If if you put a profile on that. Let's look at the profile. So this is 9:30. Oh God, I hate when it does that. I know it's just compiling all the data. 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Oh my gosh, what happened over here? I think I know a little bit too much about everything. See, I messed up. That was beautiful. Look at that drop. Beautiful. It's a beautiful drop. From this level here, down. Alright, so pre-market. I'm just adding in shit. Alright, let's go from 6 o'clock. Let's go back to 8. See, that's about right there. If we come back to here, I'll take that trade off of there. But it don't look like we're going to do that. So let's go with our original. Alright, pause that. Go to 1 minute. Was it a grind up? Not really, it just kind of popped up in the 5 minute. But that's okay. It was a lower wick. Let's take. Hey now, hey now. Hey now. This box, this pre-market box method, I learned that from S&B. They do that when they trade, I believe it's the QQs. So when they trade a QQQ, I mean, when they trade anything, I think they look at the pre-market, they box in the pre-market, and they look for bounces off of the pre-market highs or lows. This really needs to be tighter. Looks like we got another loss coming. What time is it? We're going into 10 o'clock. 100 ticks. If we can get up 100 ticks, break even. Or we gotta close above this here. Break even. Nope. Fake me out. Alright, what time is it? Just a little bit after 10. Am I tired or am I excited? Okay. That's a strong close above. And what we're looking for, a 1 to 2. 1 to 2. That's it. Or, because we're not at all-time highs. Really should be looking for 1 to 5. So. Then I go to bed and I'll probably come back to a break even, which is okay. I'll do it. I'm in bed at this point. looking forward to do whatever it's gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? I'm probably gonna be a break even. Man, that'd be the worst. Especially if it goes up to like 400 ticks, and then I wake up and it's down here. Like my heart be like, oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. So I'll probably wake up and check it around 6 a.m. because that's the time my son usually wakes up. But I'm doing nothing. I'm knocked out. No, I'm not knocked out. I'm probably like stressed out. Stress sleeping. That's what I'm gonna have to do, man. Just get it done. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. It goes all the way up there, and it's gonna turn around. And by the time I wake up from my slumber, it's gonna be back like 96, which is like it's crazy. It's doing exactly what I said it was gonna do. Alright, it's almost time for me to wake up. Son usually wakes up around 6 o'clock, but sometimes he wakes up around 5, 5:30. So like if 5 o'clock comes around, I wake up. Okay, 5 o'clock is around. Dealing with my son right now. Still dealing with him. Alright, turning my computer on. Oh man, I see it now. And so it's in a nice position. Alright, we're up close to 300. Alright, let me go ahead and start trailing. That's what I'm thinking in my head right now. So I'm trailing to here. And then I'm getting stopped out when I could have made so much more, man. Like, it's cool, whatever. Alright, so that doesn't matter. That's how I would have managed that. Alright, so let's go to the next day. 1803, 1903. 1903 at let's do 8 o'clock. Because I want to see what that whatchamacallit talking about. What should I do on it? Let you back down and follow that. That looks disgusting. I hate when it looks like this. Okay, whatever. Let's play it a little bit. Alright, what time is it at? 8 o'clock, cool. Alright. So 6 o'clock is right here. This is so fucking ugly. Excuse my language. I hope they don't. I mean, that's not monetized anyway. But I don't wanna, I still want to be able to hear my voice when I go over this in the future. Let's see if that's accurate. 24,438. 24,438. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see what we got. Kids just got back home. Alright. So we got to break down. It's just not clean data. It's not clean, man. I gotta go to the next day. Yeah, I have to do it. Ooh, even uglier. What the hell, man? In 5 minutes, okay. Ugh. Alright. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next day. Sheesh. They don't want me to be successful, man. Oh, family's home. Let me go ahead and pause this. All right, never mind. I'll stop.